Evening incense.
This is the brief on the hidden mathematical codes of the number 7 dedication offerings. Now, you might think this ancient chapter is just some boring, dusty ledger of animal sacrifices from the 12 tribes of Israel, but it actually conceals a mind-blowing mathematical code that perfectly predicts the New Testament. First, let's look at the foundational structure, because we have 12 tribes offering over 12 days, which multiplies to exactly 144. Well, in ancient texts, scaling a number by 1,000 represents absolute completeness, and doing that here points us directly to 144,000, the exact number of the sealed saints, the bride of Christ, in the book of Revelation. So, is it just a wild coincidence that a dusty wilderness ledger perfectly calculates the exact covenant assembly at the end of time? Second, let's break down the grand total of the animals sacrificed, which adds up to exactly 252. You can think of this 252 code kind of like a divine sandwich. That middle 5 is the core meat. It represents grace, specifically the 5 Levitical offerings completely fulfilled by Christ. And that grace is perfectly held together by a 2 on either side, which gives us the unbreakable double testimony of the Old and New Testaments. Finally, look at Numbers 7:89, where God's voice only speaks to Moses from above the mercy seat after all 252 sacrifices are completely laid down. You're probably asking, so what does this actually mean for us? Well, the spiritual principle is absolutely crucial here. The offering must always be fully surrendered first, and only then does the voice of Yahweh follow in the silence. It turns out, every single number placed on that ancient altar was actually a silent sermon pointing straight to grace.